Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing what is hopefully going to be a quick review of Essential Fantastic Four Volume 4. Right, so this is Marvel's now defunct black and white imprint. Yeah, kind of like newspaper, phone book type paper. Anyway, so this collection collects Fantastic Four issues number 64 through 83, as well as annuals number 5 and 6. Yeah, just a pretty cool cover. Right. So I guess we'll sort of speed through what I had in mind here. Yeah. As it were, I think I complained I'll talk about the writing and art first. Of course, the creators of the Fantastic Four are Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, a sort of duo team who produced the first 102 issues, I believe. I guess I'll find out soon, but yeah. So last time in Volume 3, I complained about how like the pacing was kind of weird, and they were kind of juggling the B and C plots very imperfectly. They would suddenly cut to one in inopportune ways. I think that problem is largely resolved this time. The pacing's a lot better. And of course, Jack Kirby's art is, well, it's legendary. It looks beautiful. It's just classic in all senses of the word. Yeah, to get back to writing though. So having given that positive affirmation there, I would say, yeah, they're classic adventures. It's the Fantastic Four doing their thing. Yeah, in sort of a meta sense, you can kind of feel by the end of this volume in particular that Stan Lee and Jack Kirby were being kind of spread thin. There's a lot more filler. For example, there's multiple splash pages per issue of things that probably don't really need them, like the Wizard here. And the stories themselves are it's a little bit of a stretch. What I mean by this, we have the introduction of the villains, Psycho Man and Annihilus, and they're kind of essentially the same story, the same thing, as rulers of these realms. You know, that the Fantastic Four visit or whatever. They're almost identical at their inception. In any case, yeah, that's, I guess, the negative Nelly type of stuff. But I guess continuing in on that vein, yeah, like I said, we have the introduction of Psycho Man, Annihilus, Adam Warlock, who is known as him. Then I'll talk about some more of the story related stuff in a second here. Yeah, I guess I'll talk about right now. So where are our characters? Like, what are some of the story threads that happen in this book? To start with, Reed Richards and Sue Storm, Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Girl, respectively. Well, they announce in the fifth annual that they're expecting a baby, and they even quit the team very briefly. I don't know. Yeah, the Invisible Girl, Sue Storm, is barely in this book. After it's announced that she's with child, she's pretty much off the team. And then even after she has the baby in annual number 6, yeah, she's like, I guess, like recovering. So she's basically off the team for like the entire book, which is kind of sad, I guess. Yeah, and I guess in real world time, that means she was basically not on the team for years. I don't know. I guess one of the major storylines, I guess one of the plot threads is that, well, it turns out that because Sue Storm was infected or, hit with the cosmic rays, there's something wrong with her blood, and there's a chance that she and the baby could die, which is what prompts I guess, the Fantastic Three, Mr. Fantastic, the Human Torch, and the Thing to venture into the negative zone to find the cosmic control rod, which is in the hands of Annihilus. That's a good segue. By the end of this volume, I'm not quite sure why they didn't do it before. They do end up replacing her with Crystal of the Inhumans, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch's girlfriend. And why I say I'm not sure why they didn't sub Crystal in for the Invisible Girl earlier. It's because, like, I don't know, Crystal didn't have anything to do for this entire book. You know, last volume they spent so much time the storyline being the Human Torch and Crystal trying to find each other again. Here they found each other, and it's pretty clear that they that they didn't know what to do with them now that they were together. So they pretty much don't do anything. Whatever though. And then there's the Thing. Everyone's, favorite blue-eyed Benjamin. What is he up to? Well, he turns evil again at one point, but that's cured. Speaking of cured, I guess the big storyline is that, he becomes Ben Grimm again. He's no longer the Thing for like 2 issues. He's cured, but he makes the choice to become the Thing again, and it's supposedly permanent this time. I guess that's just like a major storyline beat here, I guess. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the Fantastic Four. It's good, family, good family fun, banter, wholesome fun. Wait. Anyway, yeah, I mean, as to the Fantastic Four Rogues Gallery, their supporting characters, we get a check-in. We don't really have any main holdovers. Like last volume was very Inhumans focused, but they only show up like twice. I think in an annual and one of the last issues in here. They're barely in it. If you don't like them, Doctor Doom. I think we only see him once, kind of. And he doesn't fight the Fantastic Four directly. It's kind of a weird storyline that's carried over from the Daredevil series. We don't see Namor. Oh no, we see there's another Galactus story. It's much less interesting than the original, but it's fine. I'm probably forgetting something, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, would I recommend it? I mean, it's classic, good Fantastic Four fun. Yeah, it's just sad that it's approaching the end of the initial creator run. I guess we'll have to see. Have you read these issues? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. What do you think? In any case, well, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good one.